There it is.
It is Confidently Wrong. I'm Chris Nugeth.
I'm Pat Nugeth. Potting through the devastating news. Persevering.
It's a sad day.
Did you hear?
Hear what? The Patriots?
Hooters has declared bankruptcy.
No.
Hooters declared Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The news has been rolling in.
Are you serious?
Just a short while ago.
Hooters is done?
It's failed.
Well, I mean,
They have hundreds of millions of dollars in debt. America asked, what if lunch had tits? And this is our answer.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why don't they just start an OnlyFans or something? What? Like,
That's a really good point,
how
actually.
are you
Yeah.
not making money
Right.
in the era of OnlyFans? We're hornier than we've ever been.
Yeah. No, they have...
We're hungrier and hornier than we've ever been. How is this happening?
Somehow people are either not hungry enough or not horny enough, and they had, I think, $394 million of debt.
Are you yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Well, you know what the problem is? They got to be naked.
They got to be naked, or I think the problem was they were, because they're trying to tie sexuality to lunch.
Yes.
So they did, what if your food was brought to you by a woman with huge tits?
Yes.
They should have done, how do we make a burger you can have sex with?
Pocket pussy burgers?
Pocket pussy burger.
Okay. Now we got to get in the room. We got to get in the boardroom of Hooters. We got to
Get us
save
on
this
Shark
company.
Tank.
Like sharks. What if you could fuck the burger?
Right. Because I don't know, I never went to Hooters, but I imagine most of the people is like, you're 14 and your kind of weird dad is like excited for you to become like
Right.
a sexual adult.
I'm glad
so
we
he
didn't
brings
have a
you to
Hooters
Hooters. So it's kind
dad.
of like this thing where it's like, it's okay, son, you can look. Where instead it should have been, son, it's okay, you can fuck the burger.
You can lose your
Go ahead.
virginity to a hamburger.
I got you a burger, no pickles like you like. Go have sex with it. You're becoming a man.
Mom's waiting in the car. Right. The AC's going.
Yeah.
You got 10 minutes to fuck a burger.
Yeah, I never. Obviously I'm joking. I don't care that Hooters is gone.
Oh,
have
you
you
were
ever been
kidding.
to Hooters?
No, I've never been to
Yeah,
Hooters.
it seems like I don't get it. It's one of those things where it's a funny idea, but in practice you have to get into your car and drive to Hooters.
Well, they're capitalizing on the inherent sexual tension of the server-servee relationship.
thinking that they have a crush on you.
It's-
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when they call you honey.
Yeah.
And then it's like, now what if she was showing a lot of cleavage? Mm-hmm. So
Have you ever thought that a waiter or waitress has actually had a crush on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Are you kidding me?
There was one time me and my buddies went to Chick-fil-A, famously anti-gay establishment Chick-fil-A,
Yes.
got hit on there by a guy working there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should have called corporate.
We went in there, we got lunch. It was in Madison, and then we were leaving, and I was grumpy for some reason, or I think we were just taking our sweet time leaving, and I had stuff to do, so I was like, I'll be out in the car. Like we need to, I need to go do stuff.
Right.
And then my friends came out, and I had already had like a full lunch, and they came out with a milkshake, and I was like, oh, you guys get a milkshake? They're like, no, it's for you. The guy in there said to give this to your friend. It's like, what does he
Wow.
think is going to happen? I'm going to come back in there and be like, oh boy, 1,000 calories, and I'm going to kiss you.
He was like, you're fucking grumpy.
Yeah.
Let's cheer this guy up.
Maybe.
You
yeah.
really are our father's son, aren't you?
Why? Because I get grumpy from time to time?
No, I get grumpy.
No, you're right.
too.
You've never been grumpy.
Me, notoriously not grumpy. I thought you were going to say you're sad about the Super Bowl, and I was like, well, Pat doesn't give a fuck about football.
I couldn't give a shit about the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I truly don't care.
Our Patriots have been decimated. I got to say, the Philly fans are so nice.
They're the only thing that gets me kind of into sports is like the electricity around a Philly sports game.
They are nicer to Patriots fans than they are to their own team.
Yeah, don't they riot when they win?
Yeah.
That's always been
They're
so funny
so
to me.
kind. I was like
Yeah.
walking to Target in my Patriots hoodie. Then everyone that saw me in that hoodie, they're like, "I'm so sorry for the loss, man. I
Yeah.
was pulling for you guys.
Like
I really
you have
was."
cancer or something.
Yeah, they acted like like a fucking
get
like I
through
lost
this.
a child.
Right.
Like my condolences.
Yeah.
But brutal fucking game. I know you're not a football guy, so we won't.
So they did really bad.
They did historically bad.
Weren't they catching up right at the end though? I thought they kind of had to come back a little bit.
So, and I said this 2 weeks ago when we found out they're getting to the Super Bowl. I was like, they're going to be behind. They're going to take a while to get going, but then in the fourth quarter, they're going to get it going, and then it's a matter of just how far behind are they. And the same thing happened, but it's like they got exposed. Like
Yeah.
Drake May is. We're not going to turn this into a sports podcast, but fucking Drake May, he wasn't ready.
Yeah.
They have your offensive line is crucial to running a good offense. The whole left side just could not guard for shit.
Yeah.
It was literally like watching me in high school
trying to play football.
I'm not even kidding, dude. I was so fucking unbelievably bad. I was a left tackle.
We're not great at sports.
We were good swimmers.
You were a good swimmer.
You were a good swimmer.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, I guess you
famously couldn't dive until an entire year of swimming. You know what?
You're pretty good at tennis.
I was gonna say I was not bad at tennis, and I think if I had more time, I would have been pretty good at discus because I did throwing for a little bit.
Oh, okay. But yeah, historically bad. The halftime,
good
awesome
halftime show,
fucking unbelievable. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm not a psycho conservative, so I wasn't upset about Bad Bunny because he speaks Spanish or anything. But I was kind of like, is this even going to be a good show? Like I just haven't been liking the halftime show that much lately.
Yeah.
Just because it's like it just doesn't translate well. Like a live show on TV, it doesn't like translate very well. I just don't think it's very. But this one was fucking fantastic. It really was. It got me going.
As a guy who doesn't care about football, I have never understood the idea of having a concert in the middle of the Super Bowl. I would have loved to use the halftime show to just play longer commercials. Like that's when they should play all the really fun, funny commercials that they used to do, and now they don't.
They don't. The commercials
suck. They're horrible.
There wasn't a. Also, I think a lot of them are AI generated.
You think so?
Which is horrifying.
They used to be so good that every year, I think True TV. I think it was on True TV.
Yeah.
They would just play compilations of the best Super Bowl commercials. And I used to watch that.
Yeah.
I used to go, oh, I remember that commercial. That was really good. Now they're all horrible.
I can't even think of one funny one. Our father, he came down to Philly to visit, so we're watching the game together. And he's like, the Jurassic Park one was really good. But it was like,
what was the
I didn't want to be mean to him, but it wasn't good at all. It was literally just Xfinity in Jurassic Park. It was like, what if Xfinity was in the movie? It's like it was stupid. It was a fucking stupid ad, and he loved it.
I saw like a little bit of one that was Ben Stiller and Benson Boone dancing, and it was like filmed in a way to make it look like it was just old TV. It's stupid.
I hate that guy, by the way. Benson
Stiller?
Boone.
Oh, Benson Boone. Yeah.
Ben Stiller just fell off hard. I don't hate Ben Stiller. Benson Boone. The fuck is up with that guy?
With Ben Stiller, I was just sort of thinking like, what are you doing? You've done enough.
Yeah.
You don't need to do this. Like, could you imagine you're an actor, you're a super accomplished actor, and you're looking around now and you're like, well, I could either just retire from acting after a long career, or the biggest thing I'll do all year is a Super Bowl commercial with Benson Boone, the backflip guy.
Right.
The bulge
Backflip
in the pants
Boone.
backflip Boone. Yeah.
He has a fucking terrible song where it's like, I'm here for someone else.
Oh.
Or I think that's what it is. Like tonight I'm here with someone else. And it's like the song, it's like he goes to a restaurant and he's on a date. He sees this other woman and he's just assuming in his own mind that like, oh, she's just so upset that she's not with him tonight. He's like, I'm sorry, babe. I know you want to be with me so bad, but tonight I'm with someone else. You know, it's just like, get over yourself, man. It reminded me of a night where I was with this girl and we ordered Taco Bell, right? And it took forever to get the Taco Bell delivered. Like we ordered it at like 11 p.m. Fucking 2 a.m. rolls around. Our food is not coming. Yeah. We're starving. We're drunk. We're high. We're like, all right, I guess we have to drive to McDonald's. I guess we have to drive to McDonald's.
Drove?
Yeah.
You can walk to McDonald's from our apartment so easily.
We drove and went through the drive-thru, got our food, come back, Taco Bell's delivered.
Damn.
So we had to eat both.
You had to.
And so we're like laying in bed, and then I'm like, look, I know you're probably just chomping at the bit right now, but I don't have it in me. She's like, yeah, what? Are you out of your fucking mind? We just had 2 fast food meals. You think I want to, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. Because I remember that night, I just remember waking up the next day, looking in the fridge, seeing leftover Taco Bell and thinking, what could have possibly happened where there's leftover Taco Bell?
That's what
I've
happened.
never had leftover Taco Bell. It doesn't exist in my world. Yeah. I take care of my business.
I actually have gotten to a point in my life where I will reheat Taco Bell.
I think it depends on what you get. We've had our Taco Bell discussions. The listeners have had enough.
The listeners had enough of us hearing Taco Bell. But yeah, our dad, he's a MAGA guy.
Yeah.
He was like, we're not going to watch the Bad Bunny. I was like, all right, whatever. So he didn't want to watch it. So we go to the bar across the street, get a drink.
And what do they have on their TV?
Everyone is there exclusively for the halftime show. Literally everyone is wearing like Puerto Rican like shirts and shit. They kept ringing the bell like, everyone shut the fuck up, the halftime show's on. Like everyone was there for it. And he loved it.
Yeah.
Like he ended up loving the halftime show. He was
it's almost like it didn't need to be a political thing at all.
Well, he was just like, I don't know any of the words, but you know, everyone's loving it. I can feel the groove. It's like this is great.
Also, now with pop music nowadays, I kind of would rather not know the words.
Well, it is hilarious because like I don't know the words, and like the first song he did, he's like, I have so many girlfriends. I have a lot of girlfriends. I have this one and that one. So many girlfriends. But I won't marry them. I'll never marry them.
I like his energy. I like Bad Bunny.
He's great.
He's a good actor.
I want to go dance. Dude. Yeah. Like I want to go to a Latin bar this weekend. I want to dance my little ass off.
That does sound fun. Ugh. But yeah, he's. I've seen him in a couple movies. He's a pretty good actor. He was funny on SNL. He was on some SNL sketches.
He did like the Shrek thing.
Yeah, it was hilarious. That's a good. I mean, not that he wrote it, but that's a funny bit.
So fucking like handsome.
Yeah.
He just exudes. He goes like, oh, on the song. I'm like, God damn. I'm getting hard.
Yeah, you want to kiss him.
I want the Bad Bunny.
Get a little Bad Bunny
piece of Bad Bunny.
Yeah, get
Playboy
some
Bunny.
tail.
Ooh.
You're a fan now. You joined the Bunny Ranch.
I'm a bunny now, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my bunny ears on.
Well, I had some losses on Super Bowl Sunday myself.
Oh, did you?
I was playing Elden Ring. I was getting stuck.
Oh, were
getting
ya?
stuffed by a tough defense.
Goddamn. Yeah. Will Campbell wasn't holding up his end for you, huh?
I was getting my shit pushed in, as the kids say. But I'll tell you this, because you were talking about our dad being a MAGA Republican. I've been watching a lot of those Jubilee debates.
Oh,
they get me so angry.
Really?
I'll watch them. They're all like an hour and 15 minutes, and it's just an hour and 15 minutes of me getting mad.
Yeah.
Because have you seen the Surrounded ones?
I can't stomach a lot of those. If I'm
That's
being
fair,
honest.
but it's just there'll be one expert on one side versus 25 people on the other side, and I'll tell you this: they're not experts.
Yeah,
so you'll
they're all
get
stupid.
They're not all
How do they
stupid.
pick these people?
That's what I really want to know. I want to see, like, I'm sure they have some sort of algorithm that's like, we need like 30% just bottom of the barrel dipshits, 30% like decently smart and normal people, 30% pretty intelligent people, and then like 10% like actual heavy hitter like debaters on the other side.
Yeah,
but like you'll watch one that's like a licensed doctor versus 25 anti-vaxxers. It'll just be some lady who's like, I'm an expert and I will not give any of my kids these Jewish vaccines.
You call them Jewish vaccines?
No, but that's like the type, and they'll be like, oh, like, why do you say that? I was like, well, they have mercury in them. What else has mercury in it? Tuna fish. Where do you get tuna fish? A deli. Do I have to spell it out for you?
If I want to get vaccinated, I'll just go to the damn deli.
That's right.
Down the road. Get myself a tuna grinder.
And they'll be like, okay, I hear you as a doctor, as a licensed doctor.
Yeah.
I disagree. And then
like, get your credentials out of my face.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I have a master's in medicine. They're like, oh, you have a master's? No, I'm a master of medicine. I mastered it, and now I'm a master
I've
of it.
mastered the art of medicine.
You think because you got a degree and they made you a doctor and you spent years practicing medicine and becoming an expert at, was it John Hopkins?
Who the fuck is that?
You think you're some sort of smarty pants just because you're a licensed doctor with an IQ that's really high?
What'd you study for, 12 years?
Yeah.
I've been on the Reddit forums for 22 years,
That's
motherfucker.
right. I watched the movie 12 Years a Slave, and I didn't like it.
It pissed me off. Stop
But
beating me over the head with that stuff.
It's all there's like one where it was like, left versus right. The left guy was the expert, and then at one point he's just like, oh, from what you're saying, it sounds like you're a Nazi. He's like, I guess I am.
Oh, didn't he get fired from his job?
I think so, yeah.
Goddamn. Yeah, the only thing is, it's like, I think I saw one of I think it was that Dean Withers guy.
Oh yeah,
he's the guy's like, look, I agree with you. But just like, I don't know, man. Just something about him fucking irks me. I don't know what it is.
It is very corny. Like, if there was a non-corny way to get into debate, I would probably do it. But it's just,
I would love. I mean, we've talked about it before, but you getting on the Whatever podcast, I think
that would be my
brilliant.
dream.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, because every once in a while someone will get those guys, and it's very. Because I mean, all they do is just invite, they'll invite OnlyFans chicks on there, which, like, not like you can't be smart and be on OnlyFans, but like,
A lot of them.
Come
are
on.
fucking-
Yeah.
They're a bag of hammers,
Yeah.
dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that Dean guy. Because like, I agree with him.
Yeah.
But I think, is he condescending? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's like a little bit condescending, and then there's other like all of them are like that though. Like
Right.
there's another dude like Adam Mokler, like again smart young guy, but he just looks like a dweeb. They all just look like they're all.
I
dweebs.
think that might be part
Yeah.
of it. I think it's like I could stuff you in a locker.
Because also the pipeline that they took was probably doing like forensics in high school, and now here they
Right.
are. And they're very smart. Like they're much smarter than you or I, but
Right.
they're dweebs.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're probably pretty rich dweebs at this point.
Right.
I think. I don't really know how much money is in that
I
kind
mean,
of
they
stuff.
got to be making something. I feel like if you're generating that much content, you got to be making some money.
That's true.
I was watching videos and you can just make slop.
Yeah.
I was figuring out how to, like, apparently you can like observe a trend and it's like, and then you're not even making your own footage. You're just literally like pulling the footage from already viral
Yeah.
TikTok compilations. And then what you're doing is like writing the script and then using an AI voice generator. And then you use like a certain hook. So it's like those like clickbait articles, like you won't believe number 4.
Right.
And the trending one will change like week over week.
Yeah.
And you just make that match whatever's trending.
Right.
And then you can like print money. Like some
Well,
people just make tons of fucking money.
It's just another thing that like incentivizes just slop
Just
content. Like
slop.
I've seen some people, they'll make videos and it'll be like, like watch to the end to see this, and then it just never happens, and the video just
Right.
keeps looping. So it's like, I've watched this 8 times now, and then there's
There's
money in
one
their
guy,
pocket.
he'll be like the video will start and like just act like you're doing one of those slop videos.
What do you
Just
mean?
be like, just start talking like any AI slop video.
Oh no,
They'll knock. Like
knock?
they'll be being like, "Oh, this new dance trend, you won't believe," and then they'll like have a knocking sound.
Yeah.
and it scares the fuck out of me. I'm always like, look, like it sounds like someone's knocking on your fucking door.
What's the
So
point of it though?
I think it like captures your attention or something,
I mean,
or like
it
gets
does
like
that,
the
yeah.
rewatch rate up, and then
Yeah.
everyone's commenting, "Oh my god, I thought the knock was real."
Right.
So that drives engagement.
Oh,
that's the
okay.
thing. They're doing all of this crazy shit.
Yeah, it's just stuff that doesn't make any sense. Or like, you know, they'll have those, just like very repetitive, dumb, like phone app games, and they'll have like commercials for them.
Yeah.
They'll be like Jeff Goldblum
Right.
on a commercial for like an idle tower defense game. Like
Right.
it doesn't make any sense.
Dude,
And
they
then
have LeBron James.
yeah,
Like it's like how much money do you guys have?
yeah, but then so like I would get ads. Like let's say I get a game on my phone, the ads in that game will just be another like shitty phone game, and so I would see ads for that, and then I always notice that like what happens in the ad isn't how the game's actually played,
Right.
And then I started seeing ads where they would acknowledge, they'd be like, "Oh, that's you. I know that game. It's just nothing like the
Yeah.
trailers," and they'd be like, "No. These people saw that and then wanted to make a game like the thing in the trailer, so they made that a game, and then they hire LeBron James to do the trailer for it. Like,
Right.
how is this?"
But it's also like you're patting yourself on the back for doing just like what you
Exactly.
Oh, the game is like as
Yeah.
advertised. Oh wow.
Right. Well, it'd be like if you made a game and then you want to make a trailer for it, and be like, what if we just showed someone doing a completely different thing, and then
Yeah.
you don't be like, oh, we should just make that game.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
this
insane.
weird like Inception thing
Yeah.
of just getting like once you unravel it all you're left with is just a not very fun game on your phone.
I got so hard by one of those games. 'Cause
Really?
So I was this is I'm gonna sound like such a moron. I was playing this phone game, and then to like win the phone game, sometimes you need to watch a video
Oh,
to
yeah.
unlock something in the game. So I'm
That's
watching
my bread and butter, pal.
I'm watching the video, and then the video it's like an interactive. So then you play the game.
Yes.
And I was like, "Oh, this is a fun game."
Yeah.
it's one of those where like I can't believe I'm fucking just sharing this, but like
Yeah.
it's like drinks, like tropical drinks. So then you like slide the drinks, and then you have to combine the drinks. It's like the matching where like you match one thing, and then that turns into a bigger thing.
Oh,
and then you
okay.
keep building bigger things.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a fun game. So I downloaded the game. Completely different game. Completely different game.
Now, what if you saw an ad saying that someone made the game in the trailer like it, and then they made it for real?
I would probably get it.
But that's the thing; they're all free games.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's just because then all those games they get their money off ads that are just of different shitty phone games that are
Right.
also like it's all. It's like a pyramid scheme or something. But I have a dumb game that I've been playing on my phone, and it's there'll be like a puzzle, and then you tap screws to unscrew them from like a block, and then you make all the blocks fall down.
Okay.
And I am on level. Bear with me. Not proud of this. I'm on level 2,517 of this game.
Jesus Christ, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? It's like I remember like going to a casino and just seeing like rows of people at the slot machines just like mouth agape, just like pressing the button over and over again.
Right.
But at least they're winning money.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, I feel like I think one time I saw like someone on TikTok being like, I finally made it to the last level of Candy Crush Saga. And I swear to God, if you went to the next video on their profile, it'd be like, day 58 of being on unemployment. Like, when is this going to end?
Right. At least you have a job, though.
That's true, yeah. It's also, I mean, in my defense, the levels are very quick on this game. So, you know, I haven't wasted all my life, but I'm getting there.
It's adding up.
Yeah.
Real quick.
But no, those Jubilee debates have been getting me very steamed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I saw, I need to watch the Andrew Callahan one. Just because
honestly, that is the best one.
Well, and because he like treats them with like empathy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he'll go through it and like he'll actually try to listen to what they're saying. Because the annoying thing with these is a lot of times just like the same tricks that people do over and over again. Like one of them is saying like, oh, well, have you read this obscure study that I know the numbers for? And then it's like, if you didn't, then it's like, oh, well, then you probably don't know what you're talking about. You should go look up you should see the numbers I've seen that inform my opinion.
Right. I think going back to Dean Withers, I don't like him because he's trying to best his opponent, where Andrew's trying to like understand his opponent, like reach a better understanding and like come away from the conversation like feeling good and like having a better understanding of what you're talking about, where Dean Withers wants you to be like, oh, you're right. And that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
The more you try to push for that, the more they're going to be dug in on their belief.
Yeah, but I mean, the difference, kind of like why it is that way, though, is because the Andrew Callahan one is about conspiracy theories. So, like, he can admit, like, oh, yeah, maybe you're right, and it doesn't really mean anything. With, like, the political ones, everyone's so divided, they're never going to be like, oh, I'm wrong. So who you're debating for is people watching it.
Well, also, like, you know, it's kind of like we've reached the point where it's like, oh, does this person have the right to exist?
Right.
Like, there's no like, oh, we can reach better understanding, like common ground. It's like, no, motherfucker, you're an asshole.
Right.
Like, you're a piece of shit. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, there'll be a few times where it's just someone who's completely getting schooled that just like will not admit they're wrong. I think I showed you a few clips where it's like someone saying like, oh, well, you know, I think a president would be bad if they did this. And then they'll be like, okay, well, what about Trump doing those things? We're like, well, you can't just like say that one thing makes someone bad.
Dude, I'm glad that politics did not come up when our dad visited this weekend, but just having political conversations with him is just it's just exhausting. Dude.
But I'll tell you what was not exhausting was we had an excellent Uber driver who picked us out.
That guy was fantastic.
Yeah, he was going around telling us all the different businesses that used to have racist names in Philly.
There's like Joe's Steak and Soda Shop.
Yeah.
And used to be Chink's Steak and Soda Shop.
Well, he told us that in the Uber, and obviously I believed him. It'd be an insane thing to make up.
Yeah.
But then we went to go get cheesesteaks there because your pops had never had a cheesesteak. And then on the menu, it has the story about them having that be the name and then changing it.
Right.
And it's like in 2013, after much debate and thinking it over, he decided to change it.
But it was like a guy from New York came and called the news.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just funny to act like, well, we had an internal discussion. We talked. It was like, no, you had some bad press.
Well, it's just funny to imagine that they're like, oh, I guess it could be taken that way, where you knew.
Oh, yeah, you knew exactly. I mean, there's a bar in the Dells, Wisconsin Dells, called Nig's. Have a swig with Nig. It's like, come on,
that's not
dude.
good.
That's crazy. And Wisconsin, Wisconsin's Wisconsin. But yeah, there was another one. He was, they didn't change the name, but he's like, oh, my friend owns this like sandwich shop called like, it's Spanish for motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, that one's not really that bad though. You can give some restaurants like crazy names like that. I feel like.
Yeah, I like motherfucker. I'd eat at motherfuckers.
I need a motherfucker, or I think it'd be the motherfucker.
Can I have a motherfucker burger?
Motherfucker. Can I have a motherfucking burger?
Give me a motherfucking burger.
Well, and then it was funny because he's going through these things, being like, "Oh, I hope this won't offend you." And then at one point he's like, "Well, there's also this place that makes tacos. They make great tacos, but they make hope I don't offend you. They're Arab tacos." And I wanted to be like, Arab isn't.
Yeah, it's not like offensive.
Slur, it's just where the food came from,
Right.
and But come to find out, I'm a big fan of those tacos.
That guy rocked.
He was, really. I was thinking he's the first Uber driver I've had who has like the energy of a cab driver.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a lost art.
Yeah, it really is, dude. I do a bit about it, but I've had some Ubers with just absolutely insane conversations.
Yeah,
I don't think I told this one on the pod. I had an Uber driver who was telling me that he was going to school in Wisconsin and he immigrated from Africa, and the guy he was living with at school was selling drugs, and the administration of the school caught him, had the university police search his apartment, found drugs and stuff to sell drugs in this guy's room, and then they were like, "It was your roommate from Africa who was doing this, right?" And the guy was like, "No, it was just me. Like, he had nothing to do with this. He wasn't selling drugs." They're like, come on, he was. They were trying to get him to be like, it was your roommate from Africa selling drugs, wasn't it? And the guy kept being like, no, he had nothing to do with this.
Oh, damn.
So just imagine just like racist cops in Wisconsin be like, come on, just
come on. We're giving you an out.
We'll let you go.
We both know you want this guy out of here. He sucks.
But I mean, hey, drug dealer, but at least didn't take the easiest out that Wisconsin would give you.
Didn't sell his friend down the river. That's a good man. I had one Uber driver. It was real early. And he was like a refrigerator repairman and would drive Uber, on the side. And he's telling me about how he went to college with the guys that like wrote and directed Airplane.
Damn.
He was like a part of their comedy trio, but then he left because he wanted to be a serious actor.
Oh, no.
And now he's driving for Uber and repairing refrigerators.
He wanted drama. He got it.
Yeah, dude. You wanted fucking Death of a Salesman?
Yeah.
Here you go. Death of a refrigerator repairman.
You turned down comedy. What's the other type of play, huh? Tragedy, dude. That sucks.
Yeah, man.
Was he in anything? Like, did he have anything going on?
He never did anything. He was probably a pompous dickhead, dude.
Yeah.
But
I will say though, I have had a lot of Uber drivers where like they have other day jobs that are completely normal. Like I feel like it doesn't have the same implication of like entry level,
You could tell he was very bitter about it. Like he like totally just passed up like success,
Damn.
Like he could have really had a career and instead he repairs refrigerators.
I had a couple on the same night, I had back-to-back great Uber drivers in Portland, Oregon, and I had one. She could have just been lying.
Yeah.
I think maybe I mentioned this on the pod.
I think this was one that we never released.
Oh, okay, cool. So I get into the Uber and we're driving around. I just got into Oregon, so we start chatting, and I was like, oh yeah, like I live in Maine, moved over here, and I was saying like, oh, like you used to live in Chicago, like kind of lived all over, and then she was telling me how she married a music video director from Scotland. She was dancing in a music video, met this guy, married him, moved to Scotland, and was saying she was like friends with like Jay-Z. She was saying she like lived in Turkey for a little bit and was partying at the ambassador to Turkey's apartment. And then she was saying at one point a guy comes in, drops off a brick of cocaine at the party, and then leaves. And then she asked her friend, like, who is that? And she was like, oh, that's like the top drug dealer in the nation of Turkey. And when I heard that, I was like, she's probably lying. But then I was like, oh, who do we know is the country most famous for having corrupt deals between the government and drug dealers? Turkey.
Well, it's also every country.
Yeah, but like Turkey had the Swisserlick thing and everything.
Oh, right. Damn.
That's where Deep State comes from.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Was she beautiful?
Oh God, yeah. She was, like a little bit older, but she was saying like I don't like Oregon at all. She was actually telling me like get the fuck out of here as soon as you can.
People are freaks out there.
Yeah, she just had her kid had a son, and she was like, I'll stick around for a little bit. He wants to live here. He's like a software guy.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Yeah. That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
She was hanging out with Jay-Z, going to like politician, but she was saying
she's
stuff.
friends with Jay-Z.
She's lucky she's not dead.
Yeah.
There's some crazy shit that she's probably seen some stuff.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to hear what she thinks about the Epstein files. You know what I mean?
She's probably on them, dude.
She might be
She
in there.
legitimately might be on them. I wish I remembered her name. I should go back through my Uber app.
Yeah.
And see
Well, there's a
who she
website
is.
you can like look up, keywords and just sift through a bunch of stuff very quickly. So
What do you mean?
it's called like Gmail or something like that.
Oh, like on your phone?
No, you can access it on your phone. Someone made a website of like basically making the Epstein files easily searchable, like you're searching your inbox. So they replicate like a Gmail inbox, and you can just easily search keywords to sift through the documents easier.
Damn, I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
We should just do a bunch of shrooms and just pour through the Epstein
Just
files.
in the mouth of madness.
Yeah,
be
just
like
open
Sam
our third
Neill
eye.
at the end, just like laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah. I mean, there at least from the leaks, some of the stuff, it's like, dude, if an ounce of this is true, it's earth shattering.
It's just like literally where do we go from
Right.
here? I saw a video of a guy at the Atlanta airport, and he's like, "The Epstein files are released, and you're all acting normal.
Yeah.
They're all fucking pedophiles, and you're acting normal."
I mean, dude, I was thinking about it earlier. Like right now, if you wanted to have a middle ground political take, it would be both sides are filled with pedophiles.
Yeah.
That would be the moderate middle of the
my
road take,
God.
is that everyone's a pedophile.
I remember like in 2019 when like I just started getting into this stuff, like Epstein just like died, and the big conspiracy was like, oh my God, like he didn't kill himself.
Yeah.
That was the conspiracy. Was this guy mysteriously died in prison?
Well, I mean, I think even then there was implications of, because I mean, he was already convicted once of sex trafficking. Like, I think
Right.
people knew that there was some dark stuff, at least that he was doing.
It was like, creepy guy with ties to Bill Clinton and Donald
Right.
Trump, fucking underage girls.
Yeah.
But now it's like, now we're debating like, are they eating people? like that's the debate right now.
Are they keeping people around to keep getting babies from them and then eating them?
Yeah.
Are they making baby farms?
Is he creating a humanoid race?
In 2016, John Oliver did a segment about how Trump changed his name a few generations back
to Trump.
and now it's are they eating people?
Yeah, now it's did he kill a woman in Arkansas?
Right. Well, Clifton did for sure.
Oh, I mean, that's the thing. Like, people would act like, and I never argue with people about this because I wanted people to like me in college. But like,
Big mistake.
well, it's like they'd be like, "Oh, it's ridiculous that the Clinton murder list." But that's ridiculous. It's like, dude, if 300 people that have all killed themselves,
Right.
Like, come on,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
And also just in increasingly bizarre ways.
yeah, oh yeah. What, didn't the guy like stab himself in the back of the neck 10 times? Suicide.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm gonna pivot.
Yeah. Let's get
I
out
saw
of this.
I saw a video. I don't know if it was AI. If it is, it's the first one to trick me in a while. But it was a video of a guy who apparently killed his ex-girlfriend, and then when he was arrested, and he looks like a gamer, but he was crying that he would miss the release of GTA 6. I don't know if it's fake or real, but it was a guy going like, "I'm gonna miss GTA 6."
That's the first thing you thought.
I mean, yeah, dude, they're not going to leave a PS5 in prison. Maybe
They
an
might.
iPad.
They
Maybe
might.
an iPad.
They're gonna have
PS5?
GTA
Come on.
6. Oh my god,
There's no way you can play GTA 6 in prison. I
that's
don't think.
pathetic.
Unless you're like, yeah, I don't know. I guess just like low security prison.
God damn,
That seems
sucks.
too far. Like I'm not, I'm not one to be like keep him in prison, but you definitely shouldn't be able to game in there. I shouldn't be able to play Call of Duty with someone on death row.
That'd be a fun lobby
That would actually be a pretty fun lobby.
to have. God damn, dude, that just. I don't know. I can't imagine that being your first thought.
Yeah.
God
This was the last thing I wanted to talk about, but so pretty soon we're going to do the bonus content about 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
But I did just want to brag about how I absolutely called a shot
Oh, that
about one
was
of the
great.
characters being an alcoholic.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because I'm seeing him. It's Corey from 90 Day the Other Way.
Yeah, we'll get
season
into this.
6, I think. Doesn't matter.
The other way.
The other way. But yeah, one of the guys, every time you see him, his eyes look a little bit drowsy. He just looks like a little bit off, a little red in the face.
Yeah.
And I just remember thinking, he kind of looks like he might be drunk some of the
Yeah.
time. And so I look it up, which is crazy how much info about these people is just available online. Because this is
Yeah.
even before like all the social media.
Right.
But Yeah, apparently his wife did this long post on social media about how he keeps getting DUIs, how he's drunk all the time, how he's like an idiot and like irrational. I was like, dude, I fucking called it.
Right.
I looked at him for a little bit and I was like, I bet this guy's a drunk.
And I called that she's in the right.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, we'll get into it, but in the 90 Day the Other Way, she's like really putting this guy through the ringer and like not giving him an easy answer of like, oh, will you marry me? And she's kind of like, I don't know, I need to see something. And everyone always paints her out to be like a bitch or something. But it's like, this guy's a fucking mess.
Yeah.
He refuses to learn Spanish. Like, you live not just like in a city in Ecuador.
Yeah.
You live in a village in Ecuador. Like, you literally cannot communicate with the people around you.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, well, you want to marry me? It's like, no, not really. I don't want to hold your hand through all this shit.
I mean, it really does show like a lot of restraint on her part. But the crazy thing, here's how misogynistic some of these people are. On the Reddit post about him getting a DUI and being a drunk, people are still commenting like, "Oh, he probably drinks because she's such a bitch to him. Like she's the reason he drinks." It's like he's an alcoholic.
He sucks.
He's an alcoholic.
I'm not an alcoholic.
Dude, Josh Block on
What's up with
90 Day
him?
Fiance.
Oh my god! Yeah, could you imagine
The Block
Well,
way?
pretty much Paul.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
If Paul just swung on people, more.
Right. But yeah, it was just
seeing both of them run.
Oh,
They're the same guy.
Yeah, true. They really are. But hey, we'll get into it on the premium content, which is forthcoming.
It looks like we are at about that point.
About that magical
We're at
point.
about that magical point with Garrett. Do you got any crazy stuff for us to discuss?
Oh, hell yeah.
Here we go. Oh, we got a tweet from an X. It sucks that they changed.
What do they call
the
them
name
now?
of
An
that.
X post?
Everyone just still calls them tweets.
Yeah,
which is so funny.
It was a very unnecessary change.
So Jake Paul purposefully turning off the halftime show. Let's rally together and show big corporations they can't just do whatever they want without consequences. Parenthetical, which equals viewership for them. You are their benefit. Realize you have power. Turn off this halftime. A fake American citizen performing who publicly hates America. I cannot support that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Then Logan Paul tweeted, I love my brother, but I don't agree with this. Puerto Ricans are Americans, and I'm happy they were given the opportunity to showcase the talent that comes from the island.
Yeah, here's the thing that I don't understand that this has been lost. Puerto Rico is part of America.
Yeah, people keep forgetting that.
If anyone listening is confused by those words, it's a territory of America.
Yeah.
The reason that it's in a vague area is because we haven't given them statehood so we can continue to manipulate them without them having like a say in it.
And I hate how people act like that's their fault.
It's crazy.
It's fucking insane, dude. Sorry, Garrett, pull up more. The problem with my tweet is the word fake being misinterpreted. He's not a fake citizen, obviously, because he's Puerto Rican, and I love Puerto Rico. He did not know that Puerto Rico was a part of America.
That.
And all Americans support the country. More so, Bunny is fake because of his values and criticism of our great country.
I'm pretty sure he had a sign during the show that said the only thing that beats hate is love.
Yeah.
Also, he's a pop singer.
He said, together we are America. And then he started listing like all the Americas. Which is funny because that's literally the Monroe Doctrine.
Yeah.
But that it doesn't get more American than that.
Yeah.
Like he's literally like in favor of the Monroe Doctrine.
Right.
Which is so
and also,
funny.
It's also very telling where it's like, he doesn't represent America. Let's get someone who represents our America. Kid Rock.
Right.
Let's get a grimy, disgusting white trash guy.
God.
That's America.
At least they're not saying turn on the Turning Point USA halftime show. The Paul brothers, at least they're not saying that.
Yeah, true.
But there's more from Jake Paul. To clarify, I wasn't calling anyone a fake citizen because they're from Puerto Rico.
You did.
You did. You did not know that it was part of America, you fucking idiot. I live in Puerto Rico, and I love Puerto Rico. I've used my platform to support Puerto Rico time and time again, and will always do so. But if you're publicly criticizing ICE who are doing their job, Jesus Christ, and openly hating on America, I'm going to speak on it, period. That's the same reason why I called out Hunter Hess. I don't know who the fuck Hunter Hess is. If you benefit from a country and the platform it gives you, but publicly disrespect it at the same time, that's what I mean by being a fake citizen. And I agree. Love is more powerful than hate. Love America. How can you say that you love America if you're against free speech?
Also, I think it's very funny he brings that up as evidence that he loves Puerto Rico because I guarantee you he lives there for some sort of tax shelter or like tax reason.
Right.
Like,
yeah. God damn. I fucking hate those two guys so goddamn much, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's annoying to be like, oh, they're just racist, but it's like it kind of just seems like that's people are mad because they let a brown guy on the Super Bowl halftime
who
show.
speaks Spanish.
Yeah,
and they don't understand Spanish.
Right.
And
the only reason that like people they care more about this than like I don't know Kendrick Lamar or like whoever they got mad about is that it's like so politically charged right now that they take it as some sort of slight on them.
Right.
Like the fact that he brought in ICE had literally nothing to do with the rest of the entire thing.
Also, like the halftime show, like there was nothing like overtly political at all.
Right.
Like I mean, I guess we're at a point where saying love beats hate. If that's political to you, then I don't know what the fuck to say to you.
I don't know. Like a lot of Hollywood people have been like critical of ICE, but like good.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's what this country is founded on: is criticizing. Like it's the free. Like how could you say you love America if you're against free speech?
Right. And also, just it's annoying where they're like, you can't hate ICE agents for doing their job. Where it's like.
They shot a woman in the face. What are you talking about?
We can be mad about how they're doing the job.
Yes.
We can get mad about why they took the job at this particular time. We can be mad that
the job
obviously
exists.
They know that people don't want to do this job. Otherwise, they wouldn't have offered $50,000 sign-on bonuses.
They wouldn't fucking hide their faces all the time.
Right.
I guarantee you in like less than 5 years, they're going to do the fucking like IDF thing where they take their like staff photo turned around.
Oh,
how can you tell me that you feel good about what you're doing when your like staff photo is you not facing the camera and hiding your identity? That's That is one of the most chilling things I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude,
by the way,
terrifying.
It's fucking absolutely terrifying. Sorry, that looks like there's more from Mr. Jake Paul. Guys, I love Bad Bunny. I don't know what happened on my Twitter last night. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, dude, he's such a... And that's the thing. He won't even stand by what the fuck he says, dude.
I love to picture him at his fucking like mansion in Puerto Rico, apparently.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there. Like, I imagine some media guy in his team was like, "Hey, you got a lot of flack on the tweet. Maybe just take it down." He's like, "I can navigate through this. I'll just make 6 corrections to it, and that should iron out all the points I'm trying to make."
But honestly, if you're Jake Paul, why wouldn't you think you're a PR guy? God.
Yeah,
you're
a Disney kid.
Hundreds of millions of dollars, dude.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Jake and Logan Paul are the epitome of like now what matters is people paying attention to you. It doesn't matter what emotion it's associated with.
Also,
all that matters is attention.
I guarantee you they both had the same opinion and they're like arguing to generate like now we're talking about it on our podcast. You know what I mean?
Like, I mean, it's the same thing with like all the boxing matches. People they were able to get on there because people wanted to see them lose.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. They're still getting money.
Okay, I'm not getting conspiracy on this, but some people did get conspiracy on this. But so you know about the Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight?
Yeah.
And like, did you ever see about how like apparently he like sticks his tongue out and that's like a signal and he ignored the signal and like just kind of beat the fuck out of him? So like a week after the fight happens, he gets into an insane car accident. And I think he was in Nigeria, and like 2 of his friends died.
I think they Princess Diana'd him.
I don't think that, but it is interesting.
Who thinks that?
I don't know. People on the internet. It's like, I mean, you know, I can't. Never mind. Sorry.
I mean, no, because like I can understand how somebody would be like, oh, I wonder, but no, he was probably celebrating his win and got fucked up and drunk drove in Nigeria.
Yeah,
and then they crash and. Unfortunately, if you're not a top of the line athlete, you typically die in car crashes.
It's true.
I mean, what was that one with? It was like Tracy Morgan and his openers got like smushed by like a Walmart truck, and like 2 of them died.
Did they die? I didn't know about that.
I think a couple of them died.
Oh man, it's been like, oh shit, that was crazy. I can't. Yeah. I had it for a second,
but no, I think our stance is fuck Jake Paul.
Fuck Jake Paul. Fuck Logan Paul.
Fuck Logan Paul a tiny bit less, but fuck both of them.
Fuck both of those guys.
Yeah, remember when Logan Paul was saying he wants to fight Mike Tyson? He was like, "I'll kill you, Mike."
Oh God!
all of a sudden, put on The Voice.
Isn't he in the WWE now?
Yeah, he's like a heel in the WWE.
That's smart.
I mean, they're very good at marketing.
Oh my God!
You can't take that away from them.
Yeah, I mean they made so much goddamn money just from Vine. Oh my God! Here, let's see what else we got here. Kamala Harris unveils Headquarters 67 to mobilize Gen Z through a digital media hub. Headquarters 67.
No.
Oh my God. I'm glad that I'm not so fucking brain diseased that didn't pick. I didn't pick up on that for a second.
It's just. Here, sorry, go on.
I just more than I don't. Do I need to? She's starting at 6'7". God damn it.
So it's a media hub to get people to like her more?
Yeah, I guess, dude.
That sucks.
Headquarters 6'7". So is she running for president again? Because that worked out so fucking well the first time.
She's probably going to run again. I mean, I don't know.
So that makes me think that they want Trump to get elected, I feel like. Why the fuck else would you do that? Why would you run her again?
For one, she can. But also, I will say, not that I think she'll win anyway, but the last one was sort of like they were going to run Biden, and then they're like, we can't keep up this facade anymore. So then she stepped in.
Jesus
Christ. That's what's annoying with the 6'7" thing is what kids typically love actually is lame adults trying to take their trends and use them in a dumb blockheaded way. They love that. Actually,
I don't mean to quote a different podcast, but there's a clip of Tim Dillon talking about it was a clip from Jimmy Fallon where he's making, I think it was Sydney Sweeney, guess something's happening behind her and she has to guess what it is, and it's 3 Labubus doing 6'7", and then she guesses what it is, and then Tim Dillon's just now why would you not kill your parents and shoot yourself in a deli? What's stopping you from doing that?
It's a pretty good point.
Make it a good point.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, I said last night, I'm watching the Super Bowl ads, we truly are a culture that's out of ideas.
Yeah, honestly, because it seems like the last few trends have just been this is a random thing. Now it's the biggest thing in the world. I don't understand what Labubu is.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Dubai chocolate is big. I don't understand 6'7". I don't understand a lot of this stuff, and I thought it'd bother me more. It really doesn't bother me.
Well, I noticed a trend with the Super Bowl ads where if there was any sort of cultural reference, something that we all know, it was shit from the 90s. Yeah. All they did was run back shit from the 90s. It was Backstreet Boys, Jurassic Park. They did a Dunkin' commercial with Friends and Seinfeld and Good Will Hunting. Any sort of common culture that they referenced was from the fucking 90s.
That kind of makes sense though, because it
makes sense, but it sucks.
It sucks, but I guess it makes sense where it's they're referencing the oldest things that you would understand because you're 5 years away from being aged out of who they care about. So it's 18 to 35. We're 5 to 6 years away from being aged out of that. So it's the furthest back they'll go is shit that we would maybe know about at 6 or 7 or 8.
Right. It's just
now I said 6'7".
6, 7, or 8.
Boy, what else we got going on here?
Alabama House passes bill to report parents whose kids smell of marijuana.
What?
God, they're trying to narc on their own children.
Yeah, what is this, the narc bill?
I just don't Jesus. The debates are common at an Alabama State House, but what is less common is seeing members of one party debate each other on a bill. Thursday afternoon, House Democrats discussed a bill on the floor that would ban smoking or vaping marijuana in a vehicle with children inside.
Oh, okay.
It would also require mandatory reporting of parents whose kids smell of marijuana. Oh, look, I'm all for weed, but I remember we were walking around Philly this weekend, and we walked past a dad smoking a giant blunt in front of his kid.
Yeah, that's
there's definitely a line. That shouldn't be crossed.
Yeah, I gotta say, if you're a parent and your kid smells like marijuana, you gotta get it together. That's if you don't notice, you're fucked up.
It just clicked to me that they're not talking about kids smoking weed and coming back smelling. They're saying kids are coming to school smelling like weed because their parents are smoking so much inside the house.
Or just that they're not paying attention and the kids are smoking weed.
Yeah.
I think it's parents can't, obviously drive with their kids in the car smoking marijuana, and then the kids can't smell like marijuana. Yeah,
it's so funny that you called it marijuana.
I don't think a kid smoking marijuana is the worst thing in the world, but you definitely shouldn't have a parent that's cool with it. Parents are supposed to stop that and then ground you for
that's what made it fun.
Yeah.
Was hiding from your parents.
Well, because also, like, I think, like being in high school, sneaking out, going to a party, like having a few beers, running away from the cops. Those are all like fun, formative experiences, but they all fall apart if the parents let it happen. They need to kind of do a bad job at stopping you.
Right.
You know, you need to say like, absolutely no sneaking out of the house. Now I'm going to go to bed 50 feet away at 7 p.m. and I am a really heavy sleeper.
I'm putting on earplugs.
Right.
Do not wake me up.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
Stay in here. Do not leave. Whatever you do, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed downstairs, and I'm going to leave the window open. But that does not mean you are to go out of it.
You better not make a sound. In fact, I want it to sound like you're not here, but you're quietly playing video games. But it's like you're not even fucking here. I feel like every parent, like, they want their kids to be safe, but they also want them to be cool.
You don't want your kids
to
to be
fun
losers.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you have kids that are like afraid, that's not good.
That
'Cause,
sucks.
You know, what really sucks is afraid adults.
Oh my God. There are so many people that just have never partied.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like, it makes going to college tough because, like, there are kids who never partied in college, or sorry, they never partied in high school. They go off to college. They're getting drinking tickets. They're losing their fucking minds.
Yeah,
because they weren't ready. They're not
They don't
prepared.
know. I was completely prepared when I got my drinking ticket.
Yeah.
It was right after I turned 18.
You
I
were
was, I was
well-seasoned?
ready as hell.
Well, I helped you get ready. I brought you to a high school party.
That's true, and I hated it.
Yeah, you hate it. You got
Yeah,
robbed.
I remember it was I like had just turned 18 when I got like the drinking ticket,
Mm-hmm.
and so they were like, a couple of us were underage, so they were like, all right, we're calling your parents, and then they're like, they did this dumb cop thing where they're like, you guys, you're 18, we don't have to call your parents, but I think it'd be the honorable thing to let us call your parents right now at 2 a.m. and tell them what you're doing. I was
They're
like,
out there
go
at 2 a.m?
Fuck yourself. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's why we were so confused, is because like it was in the pouring rain at 2 a.m. We see flashlights coming. We're like, that's not good. And
That feeling.
Then we got
Like
more.
that feeling when you know trouble's coming.
Oh yeah, it's not a
man.
good
I
feeling. You
haven't felt that
get
in a long
nervous.
time.
You get a little twitch.
Hasbro is being sued for printing too many Magic the Gathering cards.
Huh?
I heard. I know. I've experienced
heard
this.
this in the Magic sphere.
Well, I remember trying to like resell Magic cards, and it's like they genuinely destroyed the economy. It's like printing money.
Yeah.
They overprinted. They have too
Now,
many fucking cards.
How much money would you expect to make if you're doing a card deal?
So I spent probably $150 worth of Magic cards. Granted, some of them were like bulk. You know, like I would go on Amazon and buy like in bulk like a huge set of cards.
Yeah.
But I flipped them for like $500.
Yeah, but that was because you found a rube.
I found a moron.
You found a dumb.
I found an
idiot.
absolute moron
Yeah.
who was like trying to make money reselling cards.
You
And I was
just
like,
told them it was worth hundreds of dollars, and he was like, "Okay."
well, no, I didn't just lie to him or anything. I had an app that you like scan the cards. But what happened was it would skew to the highest like value card. So it
Yeah.
assumed I had like an ultra rare card where it's
Yeah.
just like a kind of normal version of the
Right.
card.
And it's
But the
worth
total
nothing.
value was like it was like $5,000 or something. It was like $10,000 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
So I showed him it and let him sit with the cards for a while. And I was kind of, well, how much money you got? He's like, I have $500 in cash at home. I'm like, go get that.
And now here's how stupid this guy is, because if he had said $250, you would have taken the deal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. If he had told me
the
I only had,
negotiation is how much money do you have,
Right.
you don't say the number of money that you
Right.
have. You say a lower number.
I think
even
if he-
I know that.
if he told me 250, I would say, why don't you go to the bank?
Really?
I think I would.
In the
I
heat
think
of the
anything
moment?
less than 300, I would have said, why don't you go to the bank?
So wait, you spent $150. You're telling me you would turn down a $100 profit?
Yeah, I would.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had like 300 in mind.
Yeah.
And he said 5. And I was like, you got a
dumbass.
deal.
Didn't he like later try to be like, these aren't worth that much?
No, I think he sent me a text. Or no, he didn't send me a text. He just said, God, I really hope I could sell these. I was like, me too, pal.
Me too, man.
I'm sure he did fine.
You got to find the dumber guy. You
Yeah.
got to go down the chain.
But hey, no, I mean, it's a good deal. Most
Yeah.
people lose money playing Magic. I made
True.
money playing
It's true.
Magic.
No,
I'm
Hasbro's
sorry.
being sued.
Going back to this lawsuit, a lawsuit alleging that Hasbro misled investors by overprinting Magic the Gathering cards, subsequently damaging the health of the card game, has been filed by shareholders of the company. The complaint filed in the United States District Court for the District of Rhode Island.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, because Hasbro's in Rhode Island. On January 8th, 2026 names current and former executives and directors alleging gross mismanagement, waste of corporate assets, and misleading disclosures. While the filing spans multiple areas of Hasbro's business, Magic the Gathering is repeatedly cited in a 76-page document. I wonder if our friend's dad is implicated in this. He was a former Hasbro guy.
Maybe. Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I don't understand how there's money in this. I just truly don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, it's all speculation, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like art where there's like, what's it worth? What someone will pay for it.
Well, I wonder if like Magic is used in the same way because like art is clearly used as like a vehicle to like launder money.
Right.
I wonder if they're doing the same with Magic the Gathering cards.
Yeah, maybe.
I had a friend who was like crazy good at making money on Magic because he was like, he knew the game so well that he could like anticipate, because like, you know, the there'd be like competitive rules that will kind of change, or like, you know, certain cards would work really well in competition, so you can anticipate cards becoming more valuable as the rules changed. Like he was just a fucking genius.
I really respect when people have like an odd hustle like that.
Right.
You know?
But like, it's like if you just studied the stock market like that, you'd be making so much money, I feel like. I don't know.
Yeah,
Silly.
that's true.
But it's not as fun as Magic. Sorry, I interrupted you. I feel like you're going to say
I was just going to say, yeah, like I know someone who their dad will lowball people on eBay for like mopeds and motorcycles, fix them up, and then sell them for like a ton more money. It's
That's
just
smart.
a nice little hustle they have.
That's smart. That's a smart flip.
I guess it's not really a hustle if it's just a legitimate business practice they're doing.
Yeah, but no, you're hustling. You're making the motorcycles.
Yeah,
you know what
that's
I mean?
true. Fixing them up, chopping them up.
I want to find ways to make money.
Yeah, I love money, dude.
Money's sick.
Yeah.
I might for real do the shitty clip slop.
Yeah, you can also do that with make history videos, because you can just tell AI like, give me a whole like exciting biography about like some Viking guy, and then it'll generate you like a script for like a 36-minute long video, put on the AI to read it, and then it's easier to monetize because you got like, you know, I've fallen for them. It's like, oh, here's a 45-minute video about some history guy. I'll be like, this is AI. This is clearly AI.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then you put it next to like a Subway Surfers.
Either that or just like, oh, give me like a slideshow of pictures of Vikings or whatever.
I would hate it if like I go on YouTube one day and I just see our clips paired with like Subway Surfers.
Oh yeah.
Must be a weird feeling.
A little bit.
Hope we get clip farmed. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
Little Subway Surfer action on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even know that game was still popular.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I saw a guy at an open mic playing Clash of Clans.
I know exactly.
I feel like I'm in high school again, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Also, yeah, like to show up, do your set, be like, I'm gonna stick around, just play games on my phone, and like chime in every once in a while. That's kind of my vibe.
That's a great contribution.
Yeah.
And like, oh, and you go like, like the most insane laugh I've ever heard in my life.
Or just like someone will say something kind of edgy, go, yo, and it's like just back to fixing up the clan.
To Clash of Clans. It'd be funny if like something crazy happened in the game. He's like,
yo, sorry, I'm upgrading my warehouse.
Sorry, I got attacked by a witch.
I remember there was a kid, like a grade below me in high school when Clash of Clans was like big, like when it was like the big thing, everyone was playing it, and he got grounded because he used his mom's credit card to buy $2,500 of in-game purchases for Clash of Clans.
Dude.
And I heard this, and I think I was told that, and I didn't realize the kid was rich. So I was like, my dad would literally kill me if I did that.
God.
And then he was like, oh, they're loaded. Like both of his parents like make a ton of money. I'm like, still though,
that's absurd.
$2,500.
Such a waste of fucking money.
You could have spent that. You could have spent half that on beer and gone to a party and been the hero of town.
Right.
You would have been. They would have named the place after you.
But no, you want to fucking upgrade your towers?
Yeah, it'd be called
sucks.
Dumb. You'd go into the town of Dumb Fuck Collin, Wisconsin.
Literally spending your money on nothing, dude.
On nothing.
I mean, dude, those companies accumulated so much money. You can pay a professional athlete hundreds of, like, I don't know how much money, tens of millions of dollars.
Probably,
to promote your shitty game.
Yeah.
It's just, they gave him so much money. He's like, you know what? I'll disparage my brand to hawk, like, some shitty phone game.
There was some like commercial I saw for Clash of Clans, and at one point, you know, there's like little fantasy creatures or whatever. They were at one point someone like clipped it and zoomed it in, and there was like a bunch of goblins like coming out of like a barrel, and then they animated one of them like licking the one in front of him's butt, and they're just showing that like, look, he's licking his butt.
Okay, again, gonna get conspiracy on you or
way.
whatever.
Israel,
No. But
the Scooby Doo
apparently
villain.
someone pointed out, like, in the background of, like, the Minions movies, like, whenever there's, like, because there'll be, like, something happening in the foreground, right? Like, some sort of actions happening between, like, Gru and the Minions or whatever. But then in the background, you see the Minions doing, like, crazy stuff. Like, implying that one's giving, like, one oral sex or, like, fucking each other. Like, it's fucking weird, dude. It's
What's
a
the
kid's movie.
conspiracy?
I don't know.
Oh,
Why put that in a
and that
movie?
money goes to China,
Yeah.
which funnels it to North Korea.
Well, you know, it's like, you know, fucking over sexualization of everything.
I think it's just guys having fun at work.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they used to put like there's like a penis in the background of like the Little Mermaid.
That's true. Or yeah, like in Fight Club, how the main guy is like, "Oh, I like to splice images of pornography in the middle of movies." It's probably just
Right.
that. It's probably
Yeah.
someone having fun.
But see, it's different. Yeah, because it's probably just one guy doing that. Because I was gonna say,
or a bunch of guys. I mean,
a bunch of horny freaks.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, would you know it?
Is that a contractual hour?
We
that
hit our
we've reached?
contractually obligated
Oh, my
hour.
God.
Oh man,
We got to get this prepared for the masses.
that was a good one.
I had fun. Hey,
I had
and
fun.
you know what? To our fans, 1,000 years of peace and prosperity. To our enemies, death.
May you die.
May you die bad.
May you die upon our podcast blade.
That's right. May you listen to this podcast and then a truck hits you.
Bella, or
Dude,
I gotta
don't
stop doing
do
that. You're
do
not
not do
named
that.
after our dead
Bella's
cat.
gone.
Bella's gone.
This is Olive.
Olive, do you have anything you want to say?
I thought she was
We
going to say something.
graduated to sniffing the mic.
I like that.
She hasn't done that before.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love you so much, my little kitty.
Little
Okay.
angel. And we
well,
love you so much.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
The 28th of this month, or sorry, the 23rd of this month, I'll be at a show at I got a few shows. They'll be on my Instagram.
Yeah. Follow Pat on Instagram. I'm going to be at open mics because I'm a bad comedian that doesn't know how to talk to people. And you can catch Olive at our apartment.
That's right. Being adorable.
All right. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you,
Thank
Producer
you.
Garrett. And we love you.
We love
Good night.
you.
Get home safe.
Don't get captured.